Hey folks, TheEZGZ here. Seems like we've got some good comments going back and forth. Some people think I just wasted my money, and other people I know think that I'll be tickled to death with it, and then I save some money. So I know some people that have run these products and like them and recommended them to me, and now that we're up on a bigger venue with YouTube, there are some people that have had some other types of experience, and I usually don't just buy things, take them out of the package and install them and run them. I look them over pretty close. I already, on the connecting rods here, I added the extra holes and enlarged the hole that they had in there to make it the same as the Volkswagen. So now I've got the 3 holes. Did that to each connecting rod. And the heads over here, you know, it's got the swirl polished valves, and somebody was saying that they flow crummy, and I was real happy to way I could see the airflow, the space in there compared to that first set of little stock looking heads. I mean, these things are beautiful. Got an extra fin, got the deep thread spark plugs. In order to CC the heads, I had to go ahead and purchase these recommended plugs from them, NGK D8EA. They're a little bit smaller plug, and let's see. We can look at the exhaust here. So there's looks like the boss is pretty well covered up. These are totally aftermarket, you know, and I did get the ported and polished ones. I didn't get the stock ones. I'm going to be pulling these studs out for the 1.25 ratio rockers, and I'm going to be beveling that edge because you can't have a flat surface and not, you can see it how it's curled up. And the stock head has O-rings to go there. In this advertisement for this head, they mentioned that it was flat and it won't leak, but that's something I'm going to do. I had only planned on going with a single spring. This came with double springs. I was going to take the inner spring out like the fellow suggested who recommended these heads to me, because he's had such good luck with them at his shop, and he does this for a living. And I'm not saying anybody's right or wrong. I'm just saying that different people have different opinions and experiences, and this is great. This is the way we all can learn and benefit, and even if this is a total failure, I'm happy if somebody will find out, okay? So here's the top. Somebody wanted to see if the how shrouded that intake valve was, and with this small of a displacement engine, I don't really care. I don't plan on making a 6,000 RPM drag racer out of this. I just finished CCing the heads. They're 62 cc's each. They all came out right on the money, the same. Looked like pretty good workmanship. I like the way the spark plugs fit. I hope they don't give me any trouble. So I don't know what else I can show you on the head. And there's the rods. I had planned on using these CB Performance, I think they're the 40 thousandths copperhead shims for the head, because there is no step in here, and since we're going with a 74 stroker crank, we will have to space it out because they're the A style pistons that I have, and they're the AA pistons. Now here's Darren didn't really like this cam gear, and evidently knows some people that have had some problems with it. I hope I don't have any problems with it. I'll be listening, but I don't plan on... I can't really check it any further till I get the case cuts, get the bearings on the crankshaft, get this in the case together with that, and my plan was to see how that set up. The last 2 engines that I built, I had a devil of a time getting the right helical gears. All I could find around here were the 0 gears, and nobody would part with any of the older used gears that they had. And I just got kind of like, I got frustrated, and I said, you know, the next one I'm going to build is going to have the straight cut gears. Now, I have a 1776 I'm going to show you with a sand steel pulley for Kenny. And this has straight cut gears. I built this engine over 20 years ago. It was fourth over cut on the case. It was a grenade. The case is about the only thing that's left on it. I had purchased a 2020. I had purchased a welded counterweighted crank. When it showed up, it turned out it was 2020, and I wasn't happy about that. I used a stock flywheel, a heavy flywheel. I put the Geenberg 295 cam. I was just getting into the blue books then. I put his rocker arm assemblies and swivel feet on there, and this thing has just run in the sand and on the street for, like I said, 20 years. It has a straight cut gears, but the crankshaft is steel and the camshaft is aluminum. It always made a little bit of noise when it was cold, and then it went away when it warmed up. Never had any issues that I know of. Never had to open the case. On a sand seal pulley, you have a smooth surface on the pulley that this sand seal, and this is not the machine in, this is the tap in. This is the one I've used on all of my engines. You just tap it in, and then your pulley fits up in there, and that's all there is to having a sand seal on the crankshaft. Here's one on the build motor. This is the pulley that came off of it. I didn't even wipe it off so that you could see some of the dirt that accumulates back there. The stock idea was they have these threads on there, and any oil that might want to come out of your crankcase, foam or whatever, from the pressure that you get in there would kind of be pushed back into the case. But we all know that there's oil and leaks and drips in Volkswagens. That's typical. So this is what a stock setup. Of course, this is not a stock pulley. This is aftermarket equalizer style pulley, and this gave me no problems on this engine. And this is the one that we're going to build, and I just am happy that I've got it. It's I've told you before, it's an AS21 case, late model. It should be a good case. We're going to go, it's first over, and we're going to go second over on the main bearing cut. And I don't want to go crazy with the compression. I'm trying some new things. I don't think I've built any two engines twice. All my engines have been good. They all run. Some people could destroy a Sherman tank in a weekend. I know what to listen for. I have confidence, and I will be watching how the assembly goes, the way things fit, and I'm planning on keeping the compression reasonable, and I'm putting FK7 cam in, which is pretty mild, and we'll see how it goes. And I appreciate the input from everybody. This is how we all learn. Some people are going to like it, and some people aren't. And I guess I have to live with the results of the final product. And at this point, I've heard good things and bad things, so I'm forging ahead. I wouldn't knowingly sell stuff, and I already have it. This is the crankshaft that's going in it. I need to get it out, get balanced. I want to chamfer these oil holes a little deeper and make that nice before I go ahead and send it to the balancer. And there's the flywheel over there on the floor. I got that from AA. It's a chrome ollie. Looks good. I mean, I'm so far I'm happy with the stuff I'm getting from AA. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. It's not cast. This is about the same price as I paid for CBs. I wouldn't be surprised if they came from the same place. I think CB's was a little smoother, but I'm going to have this balanced with it. I want it spun balanced, so have all the rotating stuff done at once. Try to get that in tomorrow. So there you have it. Appreciate the input from everybody. Everybody go ahead and comment. Leave your opinion. Don't be nice. Let's just be nice to each other with our opinions, and that's what I'm seeing so far. And time will tell, I guess. Great to have all the input. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subbing. TheEZGZ out.